who will go to war, where the wars will be, how long the wars will last, who will finance the wars.
Bunkum. I've never heard such crap in my whole life.
But Galen Ross doesn't think it's bunkum or crap. He's compiled a book listing the names of the secret rulers of the world. It includes the Bilderbergers.
I published the first edition of Who's Who of the Elite.
Dennis Healy.
Yes.
He's in there.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
It becomes absolutely obvious that they control everything of significance throughout the entire world.
Absolute crap.
So how do the Illuminati control the world?
Well, it really starts, as I said earlier, in the first Bilderberg meeting where they talked about the creation of the European Union.
Since then, Galen tells me, the Illuminati have been busy creating the African Union, the American Union, and lots of other unions as well. He says they're stepping stones to their great goal of the global union, which will come into being around 2010.
So it's all already in place, you're saying?
It's all in place, and it will be complete domination of the entire world, politically and economically. There'll be no sovereignty anywhere.
Hartford, again. Still no Mr. A.
I don't actually know where he is. I've run in somewhere. I should find it. So bear with me a sec. Hello? Okay, change your plan then, yeah? Okay. Hold on a sec. Yeah, you might want to turn the camera off. Yeah, you're getting sort of paranoid, I guess. He's got cold feet. From what he said, I think I'll be able to talk him into rescheduling it. So I'm sorry to have taken all the way out here for nothing, but I think it's going to have to be another day.
Well, maybe I'll never meet Mr. A. Maybe I'll never meet any member of the Illuminati. But as soon as I start doubting the Illuminati's existence, I learn that its signs and symbols are all around us. If only we know where to look. My search for the elusive Illuminati is proving far more complex than I'd hoped. But occasionally, I'm told, we are allowed glimpses of them through their secret, sometimes satanic signs.
Make no mistake about it, these men believe that ritual, hand signs, symbols bring power. And when you get to that stage, I believe you become demon-possessed.
And these demonic signs and symbols of the Illuminati are all around us. Especially, it seems, in downtown Austin.
I've been told that this building holds a kind of special significance for the Illuminati, because the Illuminati apparently worship owls, and they say this building looks a bit like an owl. I'll be honest, I can't really see it myself, but I'm not getting much of an owl vibe from this.
The owl that I can't see is Molech again, named after an ancient Middle Eastern god.
So, what is this building?
Well, it's a new building in Austin. It's the Frost Bank building. But the two circles on each side of the beak and then the crown, that's the crest of the owl's horns. It's got the eyes, it's got the beak. It's an owl. And it's kind of like the Illuminati mascot, one of their mascots. The Skull and Bones is one. The other is the owl. The Illuminati come out of kind of the secret mystery architecture schools. So they use architecture as a way to communicate their views. So basically, this is a giant idol to Moloch.
Really? This is an idol?
Yes. And so this is kind of how they communicate to us. It's hidden in plain view, if it is hidden at all.
And is it, I mean, in a way, from what I've kind of learned this far about the Illuminati, it's kind of quite fitting that it's a hidden thing that is amongst us.
Hidden amongst us, that's what they love, because the profane can't see it because we're unconscious.
But why owls? What, I mean, that's kind of why.
Well, we always hear that, oh, it's the, the god of wisdom, going back to the Greeks. The owl also sees in the dark. He's all-seeing. But whereas his prey is blind in the night, so it's the king of the night. So it's kind of like a double meaning, whereas the all-seeing eye, the illuminated one, it only illuminates for those that are part of it. It's an owl.
But also, they can rotate their heads, can't they? They see behind them.
That's right.
Not that one. I don't mean the building.
Always notice in every city, the biggest buildings are the bank buildings, towering above us. And now around the country, buildings are, being affixed with owl effigies. There's others around the nation. So these are their monuments.
Now that Alex has pointed out that it looks like an owl, this building, it is quite difficult not to see an owl. I mean, certainly from this angle, it is owl-like. From round the, from face on, it's just a building. But it does seem that Austin is dominated by this big owl.
As well as the owl, there's another symbol favoured by the Illuminati. And this symbol also goes back to ancient times.
The Illuminati operates in a pyramidal power structure. That's why the Illuminati symbol is the pyramid. A tiny, enlightened elite and a giant, dumbed-down mass beneath them.
And that Illuminati symbol, the pyramid, appears on that great American symbol, the dollar bill.
We're going to be looking today at our $1 bill. Our $1 bill. It has two very odd seals on it, and it's very interesting that the Illuminati had a great hand to play in choosing those seals.
Here's your United States $1 bill. On the back, you can clearly see the all-seeing eye of knowledge from the pyramid. And I suspect this represents the Illuminati at the top of the pyramid, and then all of the poor ignorant folks making up the bulk of the structure. You've got the Latin inscription that says Norvis Ordo Seclorum. Seclorum means the material world, the secular world. That's where the word secular comes from. And Novus is new and Ordo is the globe or the world. So you could translate this as the New World Order. And the people who are behind it are the people who control the money, and we're back to the Illuminati.
There's lots of occult stuff on here. And the end game of the Illuminati, their favorite thing is to hide everything in plain view so that we're conditioned to accept our slavery. They're all-seeing eyes, they're pyramids. They believe they get power from this, and it's also how they communicate with their own esoteric language with each other.
So that's what you're saying about, these clues are everywhere, like the giant owl tower in the middle of Austin.
Yes.
Well, I think I've got the hang of the owl. But now I'm intrigued by this New World Order concept that's on the dollar bill.
Could you explain to me the difference between the Illuminati and the New World Order?
Okay, well, the Illuminati, let's say, is the head and the brain. And then when I punch you in the face, that's the New World Order. The New World Order is what the Illuminati is building. It's their goal, it's their thrust. And the Illuminati is the creator, and their goal is the New World Order, world government, global governance, world tyranny.